FYI, no, for fun fact, she's 14% Nigerian.
It's true.
It's true.
DNA don't lie.
DNA don't lie. All right, Shontalee. I'm happy that you're on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so tell me. Coming back from the holiday, first week of school, second week of school now. What has been the highlight for you? What new things are happening to you right now?
Coming back from school, getting back in the flow routine, being in the culture of Bethel is just probably the most incredible gift I've ever had. Coming back from home, I live in the Bay Area, and just it was like stepping back into reality and realizing how valuable it is being here. So I've just been so grateful coming back. One of the highlights for me is the speakers that we have. I love Kris. I love his brave communication. And
brave communication.
And that's something it's not valued back home, and so that's like one of the greatest things that we cultivate here. And I just realized how important it is to have that in everyday life. So yeah, that's probably the best thing.
Was there any particular teaching or session that really impacted you this week?
This week, one of my favorite days was yesterday when Kris was talking about homosexuality, which a lot of the church doesn't talk about.
True.
And I come back from home. I'm from San Francisco, so we live in a very diverse culture where you get to choose your gender, and so this is something. Yeah, and the church doesn't talk about, and it's like taboo, and it's like, no, this is real stuff. And I love that he's brave enough to talk about these things and have open dialogue, and just a way that he's not forcing us to, this is the way, but just opening up ideas. It's cool. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So, just following that thought, what will you say will be your own, taking that experience just from what Kris, what you learned from Kris, what were you taking to the world? I mean, what were you taking into the larger society?
Okay.
No pressure.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think what I could take from that is, I think when we know our identity in Christ, we no longer have a fear of being able to share the truth. Unapologetically share the truth because the people need to know it. And so I think what I take away from that is that I can stand in boldness, share the truth without fear or shame. And just be able to open up dialogue with people so we can have conversations like this and teach others how to have brave communication.
Cool stuff. That's good. I mean, I'm learning brave communication because I used to run away from brave communication.
Same.
But yeah, that's great. So before I let you go, what are you taking to the new week? What are you taking to the new week?
Taking to the new week. I think what I'm taking into the new week is, I think what it is I'm taking off the pressure of this performance. Coming here, it was like, we're like these little babies, and we're undoing all the things we thought, we learned as a child. And so going into the new week, I'm just taking off the pressure of, I have to do this, I have to do that, and just allowing God to just kind of meet me where I'm at and lead me to what I need to focus on.
Thank you, Shontalee. Oh, I love that.